making everybody want to have to feel the way we do. These young people, some of them will be going to Washington, D.C. for the first time. Some of them will be in an atmosphere that will be brand new to them. Exposure is everything. I am proud that they accepted the invitation. I am proud that they are going. And those of us who have come through a bitter and a harder time, this ain't the time to put it on them.
Well, our very
now,
Roscoe.
if you wanted all this not to go down, then you should have got your ass out and voted. So now, what you cannot do is ask these young people to deny an opportunity to come and be a part of history. They have to go. See, you stop taking yourself from the seat at the table. That's the problem with us, man. We don't know how to go and play the game and be seated at the table as a participant.
Look at Omarosa. She knows how to play the game.
I understand both sides.
I hear what they're saying. They have a right to feel that way.
I respect your opinion, but I get both sides.
No, look, man, you can disagree with me totally if you want to. I understand what they saying. But you can't make them feel that way. Somebody got to go sit at the table. See, man, this thing ain't gonna get fixed, man, when everybody keep taking corners. This my corner, you go to your corner. Somebody gonna have to go in the middle of the ring and meet.
Yeah, because
and
this
you
is
can't
what
go in there to
happens
fight
when you don't vote and you're not invested in the political process of your country. These are the things that happen. You know, these are the results
We gotta go
of apathy and non-action and non-caring. This is.
But listen to me. This is just my opinion. This is not the opinion of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This is the opinion of Steve Harvey. One of these young kids go to D.C., gets exposed to something that affects their life, that causes them to get involved, that causes them to want to make a difference, make a change. That's what I'm hoping happens. But you're not going to do that sitting in your corner pouting.
You're looking at the big picture, Steve. That's what you're doing.
And ain't no other picture to look at.
You're looking at the big picture.
You can quit looking at these little small family photo albums you got.
On your iPhone and phone.
Look at the big.
Allow these young people to go and be exposed. You cannot change anything without talking. You can't, man. You can't. And now you can disagree with me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Tommy don't agree with me. It's obvious. But it's cool. You don't have to.
No, it's all good. You know, it's room for everybody to
disagree.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
But you know what? I think a lot of people are still so angry, Steve. They haven't even taken the time to consider the possibilities and look at the other side. You know what I mean? They are not looking at the bigger picture. They're just looking at what happened, what it is, they hate it, and, you know, whatever.
Things that he has said.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And they're just taking that at face value.
Can I tell y'all something?
What's that?
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing you ain't heard before.
So quit
And I'm going to tell you something else, man. I think a lot of it was him doing and saying the things that he thought a certain sector of people wanted to hear that would get him in the White House. And he did. He got that.
Well, he played to win, for sure. He played to win.
You know, if you only knew how people really feel and think. It's crazy, man. But you have got to get at the table and pull up your chair and act like you belong. Eventually, they're going to hear you. But they can't hear you if you ain't at the table. They can't hear you, man. If you're not willing to sit down and talk, because see, everything don't get responded to with the march. Because you know what they've done? They've become experts at diffusing marches. Because now what they do, because our marches are not well organized and the platform is not made crystal clear, they rearrange the platform. Example, Black Lives Matter was a great, great cause. You don't hear too much more about that no more. You know why? Because they diffused Black Lives Matter. Because you know what they said? Well, white lives matter too. Blue lives matter.
All lives.
They made it seem like we were saying our lives matter above everybody else, when in essence what we were actually saying was Black lives matter also. but they spun it, and they spun it till it became ineffective. And then we ruined it because a group of people called themselves the head of the Black Lives Movement and presented their agenda. And you know what they had on the agenda? Reparations. We want to be paid for slavery. You know how I watch it? I watch Fox News read off all the demands 2 days in a row.
I think we read them on the show as well when they came out. Yeah.
And
Well-
they killed it, man. They killed the Black Lives Matter movement. So until we become better organized with a real agenda and some real leadership saying, this is what we're saying. It's like Colin Kaepernick. What he's saying is right, but he needs some leadership. You can't put a picture of Malcolm X and a Cuban shirt with Fidel Castro on there, and all these people suffered under him.
And